A crashing sound comes from the kitchen. This is the fourth time this afternoon.
ごめんなさい。大丈夫ですから。
Sakura's voice comes from the kitchen. Tosuga must be tired of scolding her because she just sits there quietly. It's before 6. Sakura's making dinner as she requested. Tosuga and I were kicked out of the kitchen, so we're waiting for dinner without doing anything. Another one. In just half a day, I've grown used to hearing the sound of Sakura's mistakes. It all started earlier today. Sakura couldn't make her stew after we returned from shopping. When we came home, she was clearly not feeling well.
大丈夫です。確かに熱っぽいけど、お昼ご飯ぐらい作れます。
I'm sure Sakura could have made lunch, but I can't push her when she has a fever. Around 2 o'clock, Tosuga and I managed to persuade her to take a nap. And at that time, we promised her.
じゃあ、熱が下がっていれば、お台所に立っていいんですよね。
That. And later in the afternoon, Sakura was starting to cook in the kitchen after more training that ended before I knew it. More memory loss.
お疲れ様です、先輩。待っててください。すぐお夕飯にしますから。
Sakura goes back to work, full of spirit. But I can instantly tell she's just bluffing. You must be tired, so go ahead and rest. Sakura doesn't back down, even when I tell her Tosuga and I will do the cooking instead.
もう、先輩も姉さんも、あんまり過保護にしないでください。私だってマスターです。これぐらい、戦うことに比べたらなんてことないんだから。
Maybe she's being obstinate, as Sakura does not back down. On top of that, she wouldn't even accept any help from Tosuga or me. Tosuga's surprise is so unexpected that I'm stunned.
だって、姉さんは先輩を鍛えてくれているでしょ。なら、私だって役立たずじゃいられません。私も姉さんみたいに何かの役に立ちたい。それに、これは私が今まで受け持ってきた役割だから、これだけはずっと私が受け持っていたいんです。
This must be one thing Sakura can't give up. It'll only make you uneasy if you can't do something that's been part of your routine for a long time. Alright, I'll leave you in charge of dinner. Tosuga started to criticize me, but...
はい、頑張ります、先輩。
It was nothing compared to Sakura's joy.
はい、長らくお待たせしました。
She's finally done. A cheerful voice echoes through the room. Sakura starts putting the dishes onto the table.
お、炊き込みご飯。手が込んでるな、さくら。
はい、先輩がいいアサリとエビを手に入れてきてくれたので、今夜は海鮮でまとめてみました。ご飯はアサリの炊き込み、エビは包み蒸しにして、イカはエスニック風に仕上げて、とどめにイリアちゃん対策でハンバーグまで完備したのです。
Hamburg! She's filled with confidence. Everything looks delicious, like she put all her heart into it. Because it's pretty much her last day before she goes insane and kills herself. I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. She has, pretty sure the secret ingredient is her high spirits. Pachi, 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 pachi. The three of us at the table clap.
一時はどうなるものかと思ったけど、我慢した分の見返りはありそうね。じゃあ、ありがたくいただきます。私も遠慮なくいただくわ。シロ、そっちのフォークちょうだい。
はいよ。じゃあ、それじゃ俺も失礼していただきます。
はい、おかわりありますからいっぱい食べてくださいね。
I bow and reach out for the steamed shrimp wrap. It's bite-sized, looking more like steamed dumplings. It looks pretty, with topping of green onion, ginger, radish sprout. I was worried about letting Sakura cook for all 4 of us, but this is more than... Nani? I freeze. All 3 of us make a sour face for an instant. We continue eating as if nothing happened. No, we can only continue eating. None of the food on table is good. It's not that they're terrible, but everything seems to lack something, and the taste is out of balance. An awkward silence. We don't make eye contact, but wordlessly continue eating. But it should be impossible to keep deceiving Sakura. She's the one who made it. She'll notice right away once she starts eating. Our silence is only delaying the problem. I look at Sakura. She must have realized it by now. Sakura should be shocked, but... she hasn't even taken a bite yet. I keep looking at her. What's going on? Sakura is looking down her bowl and chopsticks with a troubled face. After a moment's hesitation, she reaches out. The chopsticks fall. She quickly grabs it and reaches out for the bowl. Okay. I can't keep watching this. Sakura keeps repeating the same action. She reaches out for the food with clumsy hands, but she drops her chopsticks every time and picks them up in a hurry. Doesn't seem like her fingers are merely numb. It looks so clumsy that it seems like she's forgetting how to use the chopsticks every time she picks them up. Forgetting, eh? Memory loss, eh? Are you having like this very similar problems or something? Are you getting memory loss too? He doesn't see it. Sakura should know how obvious it is to us, but she doesn't notice. As if telling us she's alright, she keeps going through the same motions. She awkwardly picks up the food, quickly brings it to her mouth, puts it in with some difficulty, and tries to remember how to use the chopsticks again. She's trying so hard that there's no way I can ask if she's alright. Totsuka doesn't notice, or rather she keeps eating as if she doesn't notice. I do the same. We pretend not to notice Sakura's abnormality and finish dinner silently. This is an awkward dinner. Okay. I decide to clean up afterward. Sakura wanted to, but I stopped her. It doesn't seem like she can handle it, and I don't want her to find out that she can't do something she's so accustomed to.
いいから部屋に戻ってちゃんとあったかくして寝てろ。ほら、昼だってあんなに熱があったけど、寝てたら引いたんだろ？なら今度だって。
Your fingers will work again if you sleep and rest. I unnaturally stop myself. Sakura bites her lips and looks down.
さくら、別にこれからずっとってわけじゃない。調子が悪い時に無理をしたら治るのが遅れるだけだ。さくらが悪いわけじゃないんだから、しばらくは甘えていていいんだぞ。
そんなことありません。私、どこも悪くなんかないんです。熱だって下がってるし、ちゃんと昨日のことも覚えてるし、先輩の顔だってわかります。私は今まで通りで失敗されるようなことなんかない。ないから、そんな風に心配されなくても、ちゃんと。
I know who you are. What a weird thing to say.
心配されなくても大丈夫か？バカ言うな。さくらがそうやって無理をするなら、俺もはっきり言うぞ。夕食の準備に2時間もかけた。不注意で7回も食器を落とした。おまけに、味付けだって失敗してた。
Oh no, you were just like, just telling it to her straight.
塩加減はまるっきりできてないわ。胡椒は効きすぎだわ。さくらの料理とは思えない。張り切るのはいいけど、結果が出ないようじゃ逆効果だろう。わかったか？さくらは元気なつもりでも、小さなところで熱が残ってるんだよ。そうでもなきゃ、さくらがあんな失敗するもんか。言っとくけど、俺は怒ってるからな。明日から厨房には立たせない。完全に治るまでは無理なんてさせないから、おとなしく眠ってろ。
Without waiting for her reply, I pull her to the guest room. Her steps are heavy, but I ignore them and take her to her room. You're grounded. You're grounded, Sakura. Tosuka's waiting at the door. It's 10 o'clock. I know it's useless, but it's time to go patrol the town.
早かったわね。で、さくらは？
一応寝かしつけてきた。なんだかんだ言っても疲れてたんだろうな。ベッドに横になった途端、すぐ眠ってくれた。
そう。じゃあ後のことはイリアとライダーに任せましょう。姿は見えないけど、ライダーは屋敷のどこかでさくらを警護してるだろうし。
Yeah, again, we didn't really interact with Ryder all that much, you know, ever since Ilya and Bryn came over. But I guess she's just in spirit form this whole time. Ryder is protecting Sakura just like she says. I'm sure she's remaining in spirit form to ease the burden on Sakura.
おそらくあと数日も持つまい。
I recall the priest's words. The crest worm in her body will take her magical energy as long as the Holy Grail War continues. It's dangerous to perform to her servant in her condition, and she should save her energy for emergencies. That's why Ryder's in spirit form.
暗い顔ね。何か言いたいことでもあるの？
Something I want to say. How stupid. Of course I want to say something.
遠坂、今晩のうちに造剣を倒せないか？
We have no time to waste. Sakura is weakening day by day. If I'm to believe the priest's words, she might die tomorrow.
無理よ。今の私たちじゃ相手にならない。焦るのもわかるけど、さくらを助けたいのなら今は我慢なさい。私たちが倒れたら、それこそさくらは助からないわ。
今はまだ戦わない。ああ、それはわかる。けどそれなら
巡回の意味がないって言いたいの？シロ、私たちは造剣さえ倒せればいいの？違うでしょ？聖杯戦争に巻き込まれて無関係な人間が死ぬことが許せないんじゃなかったの？
Not as much as before. That's right. I know. The patrol has a meaning. Even if we just run away if we find them, we have to do everything we can so that there won't be victims like yesterday. But what did I swear to protect more than that oath? Protect Sakura, not other innocent random strangers. Who cares about them? I just want to protect my vampire waifu, you know?
シロ、ちょっと大丈夫？エミヤ君。
いや、少しめまいがしただけだ。それよりすまん遠坂、今のは考えなしだった。
いいわ、別に謝らなくても。さくらも危ないけど、あなただって疲れてるんだもの。本当はね、今日の投影は3日に分けて習得してもらうはずだったのよ。それを今日だけで成功させるぐらい頑張ったんだから、今すぐ戦いたいって気持ちはわかるし。
Eh? I'm able to use projection after just today's training? I don't remember that at all.
どうしたの？
Shiro anyway. Shiro doesn't
何かお
remember
かしな
that.
こと言った？私。
いや、今日の鍛錬はきつくて、耐えるのに精一杯だったから、実感が湧かないみたいだ。
そうね。無我夢中って感じだったもの。けどその甲斐あって、最後には1回だけ探検を投影できたじゃない。ま、今のところ成功率は1割以下だから、これから要修行ってことだけど。
Well, I guess that's how it was if I was that into it. That's probably why it was late afternoon when I noticed. Yep, totally not destroying my brain in order to use that magic. Don't worry about it. When we get to town, I realize something's wrong. Tosuka must notice as well because she shuts her mouth and concentrates on the surroundings. The scene's the same as always. It's past 10 o'clock and the town is dark and quiet. There's no one out on the streets and there's no sound. It's become familiar since the Holy Grail War started, a quiet nighttime atmosphere. But
静かね。
Tosuka murmurs beside me. Yes, it's quiet here. The town's been quiet at night these past few days. It's the deepest silence, the deepest sleep. But still, the silence tonight is quieter even than that.
ねえ、あっち側って昨日もああだっけ？家の明かりはおろか、街灯まで真っ暗だけど。
Tosaka is looking down the road that leads to the Ryudo Temple. The Ryudo Temple. The opposite direction from Shinto, right into the suburbs. There's no light there, and it looks like a black wall.
行こ
It's completely dark, that's weird. I step into the dark town. Tosaka is silent. This is something we don't even need to think about. We both know what happened. It's contradictory. We know we'll have to admit the truth if we go, but we start walking, hoping that we'll be proven wrong. What did I feel when I first saw it? A black wall completely obscuring the other side. The instant I passed it, I understand what happened in this area. The town is too quiet. It's not that the town is asleep. This is nothingness, devoid of any human presence. It's total stillness, brought on by the depth of everything in the area. I get dizzy. There's no change in the town. The area, about 50 households, are standing in the darkness with no change. There's no sign of broken doors. There's no sign of broken windows. And of course, there are no cranes to remove the roof and take everything out of these houses. And at the same time, the presence of the hundreds of people who should live in this area is gone.
エミヤ君、そこの家入ってみましょう。
It would just like flash back to Sakura for some reason. She puts on gloves and goes into a nearby house. Gloves? Like, again, Detective Tosaka. On the case. She goes by the gate. She opens the front door. She walks through the hallway. She goes up the stairs, looks through the second floor, confirms that it's empty, and goes back
停
outside.
電している家にいた人は
Tosaka says they're gone. The town is like always. The buildings haven't even been scratched, and there are no corpses. It's so clean that nobody would notice the abnormality even in the morning. But still, the area looks more barren than that time. We look through a few more houses, but it yields the same results. The buildings have no damage, but the people in them are gone. All that's there are traces of magical energy. Now, either everyone, decided to turn off all the lights and go somewhere else. I guess they all just died. They all went to Disneyland, obviously. Either that, or they all got eaten somehow, I guess, Every building, road, and ground. The black after image is stuck everywhere. Sakura's face. Oh no. I know that thing caused this disaster. I feel dizzy. I feel like vomiting. Corpses without corpses. Blood without blood. The desolate town engulfed by the shadow. I'm walking in such a place. Num num. So why does an unrelated image pop up in my head? I wonder why, Shiro. Shiro, like Sakura having dreams of being the shadow monster, maybe. Well, but it's not unrelated. It can't be unrelated if it comes to mind. Stop. Remember. You know this presence, this smell. It happened back then too. What did you imagine when you saw it for the first time? Don't realize it. Don't do it. It's the same. No, something heavier engulfed this area. No. That time too. Why did you imagine such a thing? I have no positive proof. I have no reason. I have no motive. I have no evidence. If you have no evidence, how can you prove it? You can't yell objection and point out the contradictions, Who is this similar to? This can't be. That can't be. It's impossible. I can't admit it, but the more I think,
もし私が悪い人になったら
I have no proof, so I'm made to believe that my intuition is right. Yes, because the sensation is
やめろ。バカなことは考えるな。
too similar to the heavy nightmare from the night when I thought about blah blah blah. Blank.
シロ、どうしたの急に立ち止まって。まだ他に気になることでも
I shake my head to dispel the dizziness. It seems the traces of the shadow are getting to me.
いや、吐き気がするだけだ。俺のことはいいから話を続けてくれ、父さんが。
本当参ったわね。向上したシロの大魔力でもあいつの残滓に当てられちゃうんだ。まああれだけの魔力の塊なんだから当然といえば当然か。そうでもなければ町を食うなんてできないものね。
いや、体力がなくなったとかそういうんじゃない。単に気持ちが悪くなっただけで奪われたものはないと思う。
Tosuka understands. More importantly, we have to find out what happened here.
一体何が起きたんだ、あそこで。
まあ今までと同じ食事でしょうね。ただ規模が段違いになっただけ。町中に残った後からして一軒一軒訪ねていったなんてことじゃなかったはずよ。あれは津波みたいにあの一帯に覆いかぶさってそのまま地面に溶けていった。よっぽど空腹だったのか一口で食事を済ませたかったんでしょう。
It's like numb.
けど無機物はお口に合わないみたいね。生きていないものは通り抜けて有機物だけを残らず消化していった。救いがあるとしたら一瞬で消えたことか。痛みも恐怖も感じる時間なんてなかったでしょ。
A lot more victims in this route, you know. I remember, I guess in the I don't remember exactly, but in the Fate round and Unlimited Blade Works route, at least when Caster was like stealing magic energy, she made sure not to kill anyone, right? And Shinji also tried to do the same thing in a smaller scale in the school. He did try to kill people, but we usually stop him before people die, right? So in the Fate route and the Unlimited Blade Works route, you know, we actually save the innocent people, right? Nobody really died, as far as I know. Maybe, I can't remember, there might have been an incident or two, but otherwise, usually, you know, people don't die. But in this scenario, in the Heaven's Field route, people are just dying left and right. A boundary field of dissolution? Tosuka explains that it's like a boundary field Riders set up at the school, but much stronger and instantaneous.
問題はそれだけの魔術の発動にもかかわらず魔力を感知できなかったってことよ。あれがあの影の仕業だって言うんならあいつにとってあれは魔術じゃなくただの挙動に過ぎないことになる。要するにあれだけ広範囲の妖怪も黒い影にとっては寝返りみたいなものだってこと。
My chair keeps making, you know this sound? Like here, it keeps making that sound when I rest my arm on it. I don't know, anyway. Squeaky. I see. But it's over. The shadow is satisfied with the food and disappeared. There's no way or reason for us to follow it. There's no reason to keep patrolling. The damage has already been done and we can't do anything without a way to sense the shadow. We thought we could save people if we rushed to the scene when the shadow or Zoken was attacking them. But it's meaningless now. Because we have no way to find that shadow, and most of all...
分かってはいたことだけど、あいつ日に日に成長してるわ。このペースでいけば、次に出た時は手をつけられない怪物になっているでしょうね。
Now it's leveling up. Getting so much experience points. We have no chance of victory now. Or victory right now, anyway. Hey, another interlude. So many interludes in Heaven's View, I feel like. A complete silence. But they are not the only ones enjoying the spectacle. No, that expression is incorrect. The girl and the boy. They're both still willing to fight, so they're not enjoying the spectacle. Only inhumane minds are able to enjoy this spectacle.
いやいや、加減を知らんのも困りものだ。よかれと思い放任してきたが、俺はそろそろ刈り取らねばならんかの。
The old man laughs. The man and the white skull roam around the desolate town. They're watching the girl and the boy. The old man watches his enemies with pleasure. There's no hostility in him. How can he detest people who are not his enemies anymore? For him, they are no different from rocks by the roadside. But it's different for the white skull. For him, an enemy is an enemy, no matter how weak they may be. He will eliminate them if they stand opposed, and he will assassinate them if they're too strong to match, because he's assassin, he assassinates. That's his code, a rule he must obey.
この場で殺しても良いのでは?
He tells his master. The boy and the girl are full of openings. In this land of death, they stand defenseless. It only looks like sick people asking for death. So he believes they should be compassionate and kill them here. But
いや、それはいささかもったいない。ここまで生かしておいたのだ。ここで終わらせては芸がなかろう。
you see, we can't kill them now. They have plot armor. You can only kill them when there's a destined bad end, you know. The old man has no compassion. This thing that wears human form is rotten to the core.
例えばこういう筋書きはどうかな、朝日。ここに生贄がおる。人の世に疎まれ憎まれ呪われ続けた哀れな肉だ。この肉はな、けなげにも世界を嫌おうとせん。ただ一人でも自分の味方をする者がいる限り、その味方が住む世界を嫌わぬよう努めておる。いやはや愛欲とはかくも尊く強力なものらしい。肉は何をされようと人のよう憎みきれん。憎めばその味方を否定することになると懸命に自らの泥を抑え込んでおる。故に肉には何をしても効果はないのだ。
I have a feeling he's talking about a certain someone.
だが、その唯一の味方に否定されたとしたらどうなるのか。もとより世のすべてに否定されたものだ。唯一信じた希望に裏切られたとあれば、もはや歯止めとなる道徳など存在しまい。
A certain someone and her one-armed boyfriend, I think, is what Zoken is getting at.
では、魔術師殿はあの少年に最後の一押しをさせたいと。さよう、幕引きはあやつにこそふさわしかろう。予想外の成長ではあったが、あそこまで持たせてくれたのだ。ならば、息の根を止める喜びは譲ってやらねばなるまいて。
So maybe that's why he hasn't killed, Shiro yet. In at least, at this scenario, he did kill us before when he said they had no use for us anymore. But I guess at this point, maybe he's thinking like, maybe I can, give him an interesting death, give him make him suffer, I guess, or something, make it interesting, instead of just assassinating him right now, right? The old man laughs. Sadism and joy are contained in the laughter. The chattering of the teeth is like a white skull shaking the wind. We return home before midnight. It's because there's nothing we can do, and we can't afford to waste energy patrolling to no end. My feet are heavy. It seems the fatigue of the training is finally hitting my body. My body is like lead, and my eyelids droop if I let my guard down. I'm sleepy. My mind must be more tired than my body. Every part of me craves sleep, and I want to pass out right here in the hallway. And I do. Bleh. No, okay.
おかえりなさい。街の様子はどうだった？リン。
Everyone's dead. Ilya's waiting in the living room. I don't see Sakura. Oh, that's natural, because Sakura is a shadow ribbon monster? No, that's totally not it. I'm gonna live in denial. Sakura should be sleeping in her room. And it's kinda weird though, how is she in two places at once,
それよ
however?
りさくらは
Unless...
何も
Ilya
なか
did
った
mention
の
something about...
ちゃんとベッドで眠ってるし、起きた様子もないみたいね。ライダーを刺激してない分、魔力に余裕があるから調子いいんだと思うわ。
Ilya did mention, you know, something about her magic. Referring to consciousness, you know.
そう
Anyway.
まあ、それでも一応警戒して。あの子、次に暴走したら後がないから。
Even after seeing those empty houses, she's acting normally.
私は疲れたから寝るけど、イリアはどうする？私も休むわ。明日は製鉄でしょ？よく睡眠をとっておかないと失敗しかねないから。
Ilya leaves with a good night.
じゃあ、今日はこれでお開きね。シロも休みなさい。気づいてないようだけど、顔真っ青よ。
My body feels heavy. I can still lay out the futon in my current state, probably because it's a habit. I fall onto the futon. Looking at the ceiling gives me enough composure to make me think. I think with my weary mind. I think about my left arm, the loosened shroud. I was in so much fear and pain last night, but today was like nothing. I have no memory of anything being painful or scary, and the day ended in a flash. The answer's right there if I seriously think about it. I think about Ilya. She says she can't live with me. She says she wants to but can't. She says she can't live long. She said it as if it were common knowledge. About that black shadow. I think about Sakura. She's losing her freedom with each passing day. It's because the crestworm is sucking the magical energy from her. It's not Sakura's fault. It's not her fault that her body's like that. All I can do is give my magical energy to her. She should be able to maintain herself if I keep sharing my blood with her and give her plenty of magical energy. I close my eyes. Ilya said saving everyone is impossible. I can choose only one. I've already made my choice.
先輩、帰ってきたんですか？
I hear a voice from the hallway.
起きてる。入ってきてくれ、さくら。
I raise my body. I want to see Sakura even though my head's not working.
はい、失礼しますね。ごめんなさい。物音がしたものだから起きてきちゃいました。その先輩におやすみなさいって言っていなかったから。
Sakura is like always. She's reserved, considerate, doesn't say what she wants, is at a loss, and still smiles at me. She became so surprisingly beautiful in the past year that I want to embrace her when we're alone, and she's someone I promise to keep protecting. Mamoru.
要件はそれだけなんです。先輩のおかげで体の調子もいいし、今夜はよく眠れそうだから心配いりませんよって伝えたくて。
Sakura is like always, but that's just a matter of course. She can't be different. It's not as if she's blushing or snuggling up to me like before.
先輩、やっぱりお邪魔でした。なんかすごく眠そうというか、疲れてるように見えるんですけど。
さくら、ちゃんと眠ってたか？
I just ask what's bothering me. My tired head can't think at all.
はい、ぐっすり眠ってました。また怖い夢を見ましたけど、寝つくまで先輩がいてくれたから我慢できました。
A scary dream. I have to ask her what kind of dream it was, but I can't say anything, reaching out for her long hair instead.
先輩、
さくら、 こっち。
I lower my hand to her shoulder and pull her to me.
先輩、私。
さくらは嫌か？
You don't want to? I whisper as I hold her in my arms. Sakura doesn't fight back but buries her face in my chest.
すごく嬉しいです。
She relaxes and leans on me. And so I hold Sakura very, very tight. I can't hold myself back. I just wanted to do this with Sakura. I wanted to hold Sakura many times until I lose consciousness. And I actually do. Sakura's voice does not reach my brain. I can only hear my own breathing. It's Sakura that needs to be satisfied, but I wanted more than her. Okay. There's no sense of time. I try to keep having this nightmare until morning, but the power of my body goes off right away. I fall asleep holding Sakura's hand.
先輩、私も。
I feel Sakura's warmth on my hand as I fall asleep. And my calm self speaks. The haze clears from my mind. What good did this do? Maybe all you did was finally confirm a certain unease by indulging in Sakura. Blood time, okay. From cuddling to murder, maybe. I'm seeing the scary dream again. Something is walking. Something scary that kills people whenever it walks. I'm watching it from behind. I don't want to watch, but I can't look away. This is a nightmare. A nightmare I'm seeing over and over. But to be honest, I feel a sense of intimacy with it. It was scary at first, but I'm getting used to it after a while. Most importantly, that thing does not have an evil mind. That thing is something similar to me, that merely eats in a different way.
暇そうだね、彼女。どう？一緒に遊ぶ？
You wanna play?
気分が悪いのかい、お嬢さん。それなら、そうだ。そこで少し休んでこうか。
Do you wanna go over there and rest? I assume that's what he says.
なんだよ、何黙ってんだよ、あんた。そっちだってそういうつもりでついてきたんだろうが。
Now he's getting angry. We're not responding. It's the same tonight. Why we? I don't know. Why this weird like shadow ribbon monster, and somehow a bunch of pervy guys keep trying to like flirt with us. I don't know. It's the same tonight. Why do they all come? Does it release something that attracts men? No matter how many it kills, no matter how many days it continues to kill, the food comes to it. No, it eats. It ate like it was being rushed when it first started, but must be getting the hang of it recently. There's no need to hurry. It just needs to pull in and swallow. Or pull it in and swallow it. It can eat the body and the soul, just like that. Sing and go! It's in a good mood tonight. It has never shown any emotion, but it seems to be happy tonight. I feel an affinity with it. I'm very happy tonight too. Because this is the first time. Senpai asked for me for the first time. Yes. There's nothing to be afraid of now. I keep seeing this nightmare, but it's alright. The world looks so beautiful and kind now that Senpai's looking at me. So I feel like continuing this bad dream and going to look for another meal. But... Gilgamesh? Oh yeah, I was trying to remember who that voice is. Gilgamesh. I meet someone that's scarier than a nightmare. It runs. The thing that never felt fear ran away from the person. Run away! Mr. Goldie is scary! Golden hair and red eyes. The person that has the same smell as me. The golden servant that... Okay, yeah, Mr. Goldie was like talking to Sakura like few times in every route. We never really knew what he said before. It's like... maybe he's warning her about the shadow monster and everything. And obviously in his cruel way, he's saying like, yeah, kill yourself before, you know, you kill other people, right? Basically. Warn me before to kill myself. Run away. Run away! From what? Run away! Who? Run away. Why? My dream doesn't end. The thing panics and flees into the back area. Or back alley, rather. But that's the end.
聖杯の出来損ないを期待していたが、まさかあれに届くほど完成するとはな。惜しいと言えば惜しいのだが。
Uh-oh.
選別は俺の手で行う。死にゆく前に適合しすぎた己が身を呪うがいい。
Similar to the Unlimited Blade Works, right? I guess Gilgamesh wants, he wants to kill everyone. He doesn't want you to kill everyone. I want to kill everyone. That's what Gilgamesh would say. In an instant, the thing is showered with weapons. Ow! Huh? That's strange. It hurts. That thing is the one that was stabbed, so why am I in pain? That thing is the one that's dead, so why am I on the ground? I'm dreaming, so why? Oh. Why is my body cut up? It hurts. It hurts even though this is a dream, senpai. There's lots of stuff hanging obscenely from my stomach. I try to put the squishy stuff back in, but my hands are somewhere else. Okay, ugh. Legs, there are legs, but just dangling from my body. When I cry out, it hurts as if lightning hit my back. But I can't run away because I can't move. Why am I...
まだ息があるのか。息汚いな、娘。
He shows no mercy. The golden man snaps his fingers, summons a blade that's bigger than my body and comes to cut my neck. A bad dream. This is a bad dream. Just like the bad dreams I've had. This isn't happening, and I'll be in Senpai's house when I wake up. So I have to wake up soon. Because it hurts. It hurts so much that I could die. So if I don't wake up, I'll really... I guess Sakura's dead. But I don't wake up. I don't wake up from the dream. Help. Help. It hurts. Help. Help. Quick, wake up. Oh, really? But I don't wake up. I don't wake up from the dream. The dream. I can't escape from my dream, senpai. And the woman falls. The woman, pierced with numerous noble phantasms, crawls on the ground like a bug. She is still conscious. Her life cannot be saved by any means, but she still frantically tries to move her limbs.
まだ息があるのか。息汚いな、娘。
A scornful death sentence. The Golden Man, a heroic spirit called Gilgamesh, mercilessly readies the final attack.
死にたくない。やっと先輩が私を見てくれたのに、もっと触れて欲しかったのに。
She must not see anything now. The woman babbles about her mundane wish, reaching out with a tattered arm, as if to cling to the small happiness she finally obtained.
やだ。死にたくない。死にたくない。だって今死んでしまったら、先輩は姉さん。
Interesting. Then translate. She did say senpai as well. She said, "If I die now, senpai and Nesan will."
それが目障りだ。俺の手を煩わせるな。
The guillotine descends. The dream ends. Still covered in blood, the woman's consciousness disappears in the dirty back alley. By the time he turns around, it's too late.
貴様よもやそこま
Then he's swallowed, beginning with his feet. There's no way to run, because... What was that? It takes longer than usual.
痛い。少ないから治らないんだ。
Okay. She starts to walk. Her stomach is growling. The only driving force in her brain is hunger. Is she still not satisfied after consuming a heroic spirit with energy worth a few 100,000 souls? You can use that to level up at the bonfire, you know?
足りない。こんなんじゃ足りない。
I guess Gilgamesh just got eaten. I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, if you remember the shadow, it always has like these weird like mud things in the ground. So if Gilgamesh accidentally stepped on it, you know, he would just get swallowed really easily. So I guess that's what happened. It's as if she's driven by a fever. For the first time, she starts walking to the breeding area out of her own will. She eats more people, so I guess that's Sakura though. But I don't know. I mean, I assume maybe the Sakura just sneak out every time. Every time she says, I was sleeping the whole time, she was actually like sneaking out unconsciously and murdering people and then coming back. In that case, how did she clean the blood, you know? I don't know. I thought my initial hypothesis was that she was using some sort of like consciousness transferal, right? Similar to what Ilya did to Shiro, so that he could see where she was living in the castle and everything. And maybe the shadow monster was like a different entity, but somehow connected to Sakura, but maybe it's just the same person? Maybe so. It all happened 10 years ago. I kept pursuing the responsibility for being the only survivor in the fire. You're gonna what? What are you gonna do? I never forgot about it. I survived, so I swore never to let such a thing happen again. I made an oath with myself to become a superhero like Kuritsugu. And Mishiro's days were turned to that sole purpose. I let others use me so that I could hold my head high before those who were not saved, and I made it this far because of that. I know fully well, but you... I'm sorry, Mind of Steel Shiro. I'm not gonna have a Mind of Steel, okay? I'm not gonna be like super edgy and kill all my friends so I can save the world, you know? You know the cause. You already know who you must defeat. The Black Sun. If the shadow in the sky is the cause, you must kill it before it happens again. Remember, what have you lived for until now? You have approved of yourself because you save innocent people, because you save people who ask for help. But you're gonna deny it just for one girl? Emio Shiro will be judged by himself. Now wake up. It's bright outside and it's past 7 already. My body feels heavy. My limbs feel numb. My dull head can't remember who I am.
Sakura,
Sakura, is she with us? I passed Sakura sleeping beside me. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of weird. If that interlude was real, then she wouldn't be here, or if she was, she would all like be bloody and everything. Unless somehow she did the laundry in that time. I don't know. How does that work? How does this work? Anyway. For a strange reason, I remember why she's there next to me. The fact that the girl I love is sleeping next to me is probably more important than my identity.
Sakura, 朝だって。 そろそろ起きないと朝飯とか遠坂とかいろいろ大変。
I tap her shoulder. Sakura's cold. Not her attitude, but her sensation is cold. And she's also hard.
さくら、
I raise my body and look around the room. She's not here. We slept together and I held onto her hand, but Sakura's nowhere in the room. Okay, okay. So she's not here. I thought she was here. If that was the case, I would be super confused, but maybe it does make more sense that she isn't here.
さくら、
She's nowhere to be seen. The guest room is silent. I feel no presence in the living room. My body doesn't move well. I hit my foot on the table. I fall, pull myself up using the wall, and head to the hallway. I must be in a hurry. There's nothing wrong with my body, but my mind isn't calm at all. Why am I rushing? And why am I feeling so uneasy? I'm trying to think, but whenever I do, it's like my thoughts are 10 seconds in the future. Can't think? Or does my brain not recognize what I'm thinking? Blood won't flow to my head, so I can't even tell. I can't remember what I want to do. I'm relieved when I see Sakura's shoes at the front door. Tozuka's shoes aren't there, but Ilya's shoes are. Which means...
靴がないってことは、その...
Oh, okay, that was just blank.
そうだ、外に出ているのは遠坂だけなんだから、さくらはうちにいるってことだ。
Oh, so that's why I feel relieved. Sakura hasn't gone anywhere. Alright, I'm getting sharper. So yeah, Sakura just woke up before me, so she's probably doing something like washing her face, preparing breakfast, training the dojo, doing laundry in the yard, or washing off all the blood all around her body because she murdered a bunch of people, including Mr. Goldie. Apparently. It's funny how Gilgamesh just got, I don't know what the word is, but he just got fucking destroyed, basically. Just out of nowhere, just 5 seconds, dead. In the Unlimited Blade Works route, he was definitely... I mean, actually in the other routes as well, like Fate route and Unlimited Blade Works route, he was a tough opponent to beat. But this time, he just got numbed. I sigh and head back to the living room. Tosaka comes running inside.
朝の散歩か？
そんな悠長な真似するかって話は後。さくらが外で倒れてるから運んできて、私は手当ての準備をするから。
Eh? The clock ticks. It's past 9 o'clock. It's been 2 hours since I carried Sakura in from where she collapsed by the entrance. Function is finally returning to my numbed mind.
ねえ、シロ、落ち着いた？
うん。なんとかまともには戻った。心配かけてごめんな、イリア。正直、ここ2時間の記憶がないんで、どんなバカやったか覚えてない。
Do we really not remember? It's like, we keep losing our memory. It's like, does that movie, you know? You keep losing your memory and everything?
してなかったよ。さくらを抱きかかえてきて、リンが手当てしてるときは、ずっと手を握ってあげてたでしょ？それで、高い熱があるだけだって分かった途端、ペタンって床に座っただけだし。
That movie where the protagonist keeps forgetting everything, you know? It's called Memento, isn't it? I believe so. I never actually watched it or anything, but I think I read a synopsis, and people keep referring to that, you know, whenever the main character has amnesia, I guess.
そっか。それで遠坂、さくらを客場に連れてったみたいだけど。
I think it's called Memento, or is it something else? I can't remember. You know, something like the photographs, I guess. I remember the poster. I guess there is a poster thing when I googled it. It's like there's like a bunch of pictures, but it's like looping pictures, like a picture within a picture. I don't know. Anyway.
リンはさっき和室のクローゼットを調べてたけど、あ、きっとさくらの着替えを探してたのね。さくらは汚れてたから着替えさせないと寝かせられないでしょ。
Did it have a bunch of blood on it, by the way? I see. It makes sense now that she says it. Then I must still be in the living room because...
あのね、今から着替えさせるっていうのに、男のあんたがついてきてどうするのよ。
It's fine. We've already done a erotic vampire sucking, you know? Blood sucking, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Tozuka probably said something of that to me.
それで2時間待ちぼうけか。いくら混乱してたからって。
I feel very stupid. What's going on? There are many things I have to think about. Sakura's well-being, the big meal the enemy had last night. No, that can come later. I should be thinking about why Sakura was collapsed outside when we went to sleep together. I feel sick. My mind refuses to think. A blank 2 hours. My body remembers that I've been pondering that problem for all that time.
シロ、思い出せないことは思い出さないで。それは忘れたんじゃなくて、なくなったの。ないものをいくら掘り出しても、出てくるものは苦痛だけよ。
イリア？
なんでもない。ただの独り言だから。忘れて。
Why do you know? Ilya is just like... He just knows everything. He knows more than she lets on. Ilya looks away and shuts her mouth. A few minutes after that, when the clock is about to strike 10...
お待たせ。さくら、目を覚ましたわよ。
Tozuka enters, acting like nothing's happened.
父さか、さくら大丈夫なのか？
さあ、話があるなら私じゃなくて本人に聞けばいいでしょ。私から言うべきことはないわ。
わかった。ちょっと行ってくる。
I get up. I leave Ilya and Tosuka in the living room and head to Sakura's room.
よかった。来てくれたんですね、先輩。
Have you had your fill yet from all the victims you've eaten, you know? Are you full? Do you need something else?